Hey everyone, Blake LaGrange here from mastering.com, and I've teamed up with Access Analog to give you a brief tutorial on how to use the Pultec EQP1A. So I've actually reserved two of them here. We have one for the left channel and one for the right channel, and I have this link button clicked here, so any changes that I make to one will be linked to the other. So you can use two mono EQs at the same time linked up this way. Pretty cool. So I have a drum track here that we can use for reference that we'll be using to listen to what this Pultec will be doing to manipulate the audio. Kind of a chill drum track with the ride, kick, and snare. So let's take a look. From left to right, we have a few different knobs, obviously. And we have over here on the left, boost. This boosts any frequency that you select here. So 20 hertz to 30 hertz to 60 hertz to 100 hertz. And it's a nice shelf, and it'll get everything below 100, everything below 60, 30, 20, etc., all the way up to 10 decibels. And then over here, we have attenuation. So if you select 100 and you boost, say, 4 decibels, right above 100, it'll actually create a little bit of a dip right above that, so it'll attenuate. So what will end up happening is it boosts 100 a little bit more, and then right above 100, say 110 or 120, it'll actually dip down. So it just brings out this exact frequency a little bit more, and it attenuates it. And then over here, we have bandwidth, sharp and broad. So think of this like a bell curve. And this applies to this boost right here, which is 0 to 10 on the decibel spectrum here. And this boosting knob will affect whatever high frequency you have. So if you have 3 decibels, we have all the way up to 3K to 16K frequency range. And say you select 3K and boost here, that'll boost 5 decibels at 3K at a sharp bell, and then we have a broad bell. This is extremely, extremely broad, and this is extremely sharp. So we also have an attenuation here. However, this works a little bit differently. This will quite literally shelf it a little bit. So you can attenuate everything 5K and up, 10K and up, 20K and up. If you put this all the way up to 10, it'll attenuate whatever this one is here, say 5K, and attenuate all the way down to 20 or whatever it may be that you select. So let's take a look for some context what we can do here. So say we want to get some of that kick drum. We can do 60 and boost. And notice it boosts on this one as well because it's linked. Let's add a little bit more 60 and then dip above 60 with attenuation. Without. And let's find a frequency we like to boost here. Let's boost it all the way up. Let's get some of the sizzle up on the 12. Broad. Let's dial it back. The attenuation, if we do it all the way, we're at 5K right here. Then this will soften everything above 10K and everything above 20. So without, with. This is an extremely creative EQ, and you can use both of these in tandem for mastering, whether it's an EQ master stereo with drums, or whether it's just a master bus. This is kind of the quintessential vintage stereo EQ that forces you to work with a little bit of restraint. So that therefore, what I'm saying is you don't have the entire spectrum of the sonic spectrum to deal with. You only have what's given to you. And in this case, it's kind of the high end and the low end. So it's really good for dialing in some of the lows and highs, and in a very creative and vintage sounding way. So this is available to you again with Access Analog.